So quite often, I'll be having a conversation with somebody that's retired and they need to take distributions or take income from retirement plans like 401ks or TSPs or 403b accounts. It's the money you set aside, haven't paid tax on yet, and you're going to be forced to pay tax on it when you take distributions. But there's a very, very important rule. If you pull money out of those accounts prior to the age of 59 and a half, the IRS penalizes you for doing so. I get this question a lot. To find out how to avoid that penalty, stay tuned. So if we're fortunate enough to retire early, by early I mean prior to age 65 or even prior to age 60, we could find ourselves in a situation where we want to access the money that we've set aside for retirement. But if we're younger than 59 and a half, what the government says or IRS says is they're going to penalize us for pulling money out of our retirement accounts early. There are ways around that, and I want to make sure that people understand you don't always have to pay those penalties. You just have to know how to get around the penalties. So what I wanted to explain today is something called the 72T distribution. It's a plan that is accepted by the government or the IRS that allows you to take distributions from those retirement accounts prior to age 59 and a half and not have to pay the penalty for doing it early. The way that it's done, and we could get into the specific mechanics of it if you want to reach out to us, ultimately what happens is you have to take equal distributions. In other words, the same amount of money out of those accounts over a 5-year period or more. So if I'm 55 and I'm retiring early, but I need to take distributions or get income from my retirement account, maybe something like a 401k or an IRA, what I'm going to be looking at doing is taking those equal distributions from those retirement accounts for the next 5 years, ultimately until I'm 60. Now, once I'm 60, I'm over 59 and a half, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. I can go back to just taking regular distributions. So there you go. That's one way to get money out of retirement accounts without paying the penalty prior to age 59 and a half. Thank you for watching. Go to guardingyournestegg.com for your free and objective personal financial plan.